In each and every one of our lives, time moves forward quietly, almost without our noticing, weaving together years and memories, until the day we pause to find ourselves or a loved one at a new stage of life. Picture, for a moment, the gentle quiet of a home where someone has experienced 80 springs. The walls still carry echoes of laughter and the distant footsteps of children. Furniture remembers birthdays, holidays, and celebrations. But now, much of that energy has faded, replaced by a profound stillness. Days seem to stretch on longer, evenings grow quieter, and sometimes it feels as if the silence itself settles in deeper than ever before. As we begin this journey together, I invite you to listen closely and stay with me until the very end, because what we'll share today isn't just a story, but a solution. It's a powerful message packed with real hope and practical actions that can reshape not only the destiny of our elders, but perhaps our own futures as well. If you or someone you care about has ever wrestled with loneliness in old age, especially at 80 or beyond, this story is for you. There's wisdom here, and more importantly, there's hope, and an open invitation for all of us to act. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Growing older is a privilege denied to many, yet reaching 80 often comes with an invisible cost, the risk of isolation. 80 years, a milestone that should be celebrated, can sometimes feel more like existing on an island. Friends from youth may have drifted apart or faced their own health challenges. Children, the pride and joy of so many elders, have grown up, moved away, and started families of their own, swept up in the ceaseless currents of modern life. The routines of our elders often become marked by quiet afternoons, interrupted now and then by a phone call or a rare visit. The anticipation of a ring at the door is both sweet and bittersweet. There's warmth in fond memories. But fond memories can never fully take the place of a loved one's touch, the comfort of a shared meal, or a room alive with laughter and conversation. Loneliness in old age isn't just about the absence of people. It's the aching absence of connection, the silent worry of feeling forgotten or unnecessary. But why does this matter so much? You might wonder, isn't solitude just part of getting old? Medical experts agree. Loneliness, especially for our eldest loved ones, is one of the most severe health risks of our time. Research finds it's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It steals happiness, clouds the mind, and quietly undermines physical health. Depression, anxiety, even weakened immune systems, so many are linked to unaddressed isolation. Picture a vibrant soul, still filled with love and untold stories, quietly left behind in a fading room. Consider what our elders have done for us. They're the storytellers, the keepers of culture and family, the hands that guided us as children, the hearts that fretted and dreamed for us with every step. To think of them sitting alone, not yearning for accolades, but simply craving the company of those they love, it ought to spark something inside us. Maybe you remember a grandmother who always had your favorite treat waiting, a grandfather whose steady wisdom shaped you, an aunt or uncle whose home was always a haven. Where are these good souls now? Are they surrounded by laughter, or gazing out a window, longing for a familiar step at the door? Modern life pulls us in every direction. Work, social commitments, our own daily hurdles, all these create distance, physical and emotional. Sometimes months flicker by between meaningful conversations. Meanwhile, our elders, now 80 and beyond, wait patiently, their days marked by sunrise and sunset, hoping for the connections that bring their world to life. It's easy to overlook their need for closeness. Age doesn't lessen the longing for affection or the desire to be needed. If anything, these feelings grow deeper. Someone aged 80 might never directly ask for company, not wanting to intrude, not wishing to be a burden, but their hearts always speak in gentle, wordless ways. The soft sigh after a hasty phone call, the glow in their eyes when you remember a treasured song, the subtle ways they try to keep you visiting just a little longer. Loneliness at 80 is more than uncomfortable. It's a silent thief, robbing joy and vitality. Social connection, even more than diet or exercise, is the secret ingredient to growing older gracefully and happily. And yet, so many of us overlook the profound impact we can make by simply showing up. So what can we do? How can we, busy as we are, bridge this gap for our elders, our parents, grandparents, neighbors? The answer is in small, intentional acts. A regular phone call, a weekly visit, sharing a meal, a little laughter, listening with patience even to old stories. What may feel ordinary to us in the rush of life is transformational for someone isolated by age and circumstance. And there's more. Connection isn't just about family, it's about community. Many elders don't have children nearby, or any at all. Their loneliness is compounded by the sense that the world has moved on without them. This is where our actions can be truly life-changing. Befriend an older neighbor, volunteer for community programs, advocate for senior-friendly policies. Every action expands the circle of care. Imagine for a moment the difference you make. One visit lights up a whole day. A phone call can turn a long week around. These simple connections build up, forming a barrier against the darkness of isolation. They restore dignity, ignite happiness, and remind our elders that they live on in the hearts of those around them. Stay with me, because coming up next, I'm sharing a powerful strategy and practical tips you can start using right now, whether you're a family member, a friend, or just someone who cares. And if you are someone facing this loneliness, hope is closer than you think. There are ways to reconnect, rebuild bonds, and rediscover the sense of belonging you truly deserve. Let's look closer at the story of an 80-year-old. We'll call him Mr. James. He spent his life working hard, raising his children, being there for everyone's needs. Now his days glide by in quiet. He looks forward to a call from his son, a letter from an old friend, or a neighbor's warm greeting in the hallway. Some days are easier than others. On especially lonely evenings, Mr. James reads old journals, runs his fingers over fading photographs, remembers the laughter around a family table. His heart swells with gratitude, but aches with yearning. He doesn't blame his kids for their hectic lives. He understands. But more than anything, he wishes for more moments together, for an invitation to still be part of their world. It's the little things that mean the most to him. A grandchild visiting with a homemade card, a daughter calling just to ask, "How are you feeling today?" A neighbor stopping by with a batch of fresh bread. These small gestures, each simple on its own, become the pillars of his well-being. Mr. James's story is far from unique. Across America and the world, millions share the same quiet struggle. Maybe you recognize someone you care about. Maybe you see yourself. The good news? Loneliness is not irreversible. With awareness, intention, and compassion, we can change how this story ends. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you. What's next can truly change lives, including your own. The answer, as simple as it sounds, is rooted in two movements: rekindling family bonds and mobilizing community spirit. First, let's talk about family. No matter how far we live or how busy we get, love can stay alive. Make a commitment. Pick a weekly time slot to call or visit your elder family members. Put it on your calendar. Treat it as sacred as any meeting. When you reach out, be present. Listen wholeheartedly. Let them know their stories matter. Value their opinions. Invite them to play an active role in your life's decisions, big or small. Show them they're still vital. Share your proudest moments, your worries, and celebrate together. It doesn't take anything grand, just an open heart and a few moments. Next, widen your circle to include those without family close by. Reach out to elderly neighbors. Organize community events that honor and include seniors. Support organizations helping older adults stay engaged, physically and emotionally. When people come together, loneliness loses its hold. It's these small, heartfelt moments that restore dignity and connection. It isn't about grand gestures or elaborate plans. Sometimes, it's the simple act of sharing a meal, exchanging memories, or just being together in comfortable silence. Each encounter, each conversation, affirms their continuing place at the center of your life. The truth is this: the roots of family can always grow deeper, at any age and at any distance, if we nourish them with our attention and care. If you're an elder feeling isolated, know that your presence is a gift, not just to your family, but to your community too. Don't fear reaching out. It's not weakness, but a courageous step toward the connection you deserve. Join clubs, attend community events, try online forums, or visit local senior centers. Sometimes, just one new connection can start a ripple that transforms your days. As we approach the end of today's journey, remember this. Every act of kindness, each conversation, every shared meal, these are seeds. Nurtured, they blossom into forests of connection, hope, and joy. The tiniest interaction can mean the most. Aging with dignity is more than physical care. It means emotional nourishment, feeling you belong, knowing you're not invisible but valued. Each of us, at any age, has the power and the responsibility to make sure that 80 years of life are honored by open hearts, not empty rooms. The call to action is simple but profound. Start today. Choose to reconnect. If you have elderly relatives, call them now. Visit if you can. Know a neighbor or community member who may be lonely. Reach out. Offer a hand, share a smile, invite them for a chat. Volunteer if you can. If you hold influence, advocate for programs and policies that keep seniors active, appreciated, and connected. I ask you, not just as a storyteller, but as a fellow traveler in life, don't let this message stop here. Carry it forward. Take one small step to make a senior feel seen, heard, and loved. It could turn a sorrowful day into one filled with joy. If you believe in the power of words and community, join us at Word Empower. By subscribing, sharing, and engaging, you're part of a movement spreading empathy, connection, and hope. Together, we can rewrite the story of aging in America. From isolation to inclusion, from quiet sorrow to laughter that fills the room. Thank you for listening, for caring, and for turning compassion into action. Change begins with us. All it takes is a single heartfelt gesture. Let's ensure no 80-year-old or anyone of any age walks alone through life. Join us. Together, we'll empower each other, one word, one act, one heart at a time.